Alright, someone had a question about pool filters. They wanted to know about um, do I have to replace the pool filter cartridge every time it needs to be replaced? The answer to that question is I clean it. You don't need to replace it. So I'm going to take this one apart and I'll show you exactly how I clean it. So basically, before you take it apart, I'll show you how to take it apart. Take this off. This is where your air comes out. Before you do that though, you should turn off the valves like I've just forgot to do. So this is one valve that comes off the skimmer. Turn that off now, so we're good there. And then we have to turn off the return, which goes back to the pool. So basically, so the water doesn't come down and squirt out through here. So we open this, some water is going to squirt out because it was under pressure. This one you open this thing, push up, and you turn with two hands, and it comes off pretty easily. Now the hard part is taking off this. Now there's two tricks to do this. One I will show you. I'm going to close this just a little bit. Basically, with all these off, you turn on the pump for a quick second, and this cover will pop right off and save you the hassle of pulling at it and tugging at it. I mean, the other way would be is to put your foot here and grab here and make sure this is pretty much all the ways open and pull. And it's very hard like it is just right now, which I can't do with one hand. I have to use two hands. So we can go over here and just turn here. I'll zoom in here so you guys can see. It doesn't always work the first time, but the second time normally it does. Want to turn it on, turn it off. Didn't do what I wanted it to do, but it should be a lot easier to pull off. No. Oh, that's what was the problem. That's why it didn't work. Make sure you cover your valve for the air can leak out, and then it should work fine. Then it won't completely suction down, and it'll be a lot easier to take off, just like that. So sometimes it doesn't work the way you want it. Just make sure your valve is open. Mine wasn't. That's why it didn't work. So basically, pull out the cartridge. Oh, it's a little dirty. We'll clean it. Why not? Since I have it out. This one's not really. I cleaned this about 3 days ago, so this is not really dirty. But I'll do it for the sake of doing it, just to show you guys. This is what is it called? The Aqua Comb. Why is this not focusing? There we go. Aqua Comb. Basically, these are used to put inside the filter, and see how it kind of opens and spreads the I forget what these are called. There's a specific name. Basically, just go in here, and the water shoots from those holes into here, and basically turns this greenish, dark brown to back to white filter, which you can kind of see in some areas where it is still white. Alright, hopefully you guys can see this. It's hard to videotape with an iPhone. Basically, we're going to take off this nozzle, and we're going to put the Aqua Comb on, which basically is done like this. Alright, I'm going to turn it off and turn on the pressure. Hose is on and ready for action. So basically, just want to make sure we're in frame here. I'm gonna make sure you tighten it. So this is an awkward angle, but hopefully you guys can see it. Yeah, I think you can. So we're gonna turn on the pressure. Nice and hearty there. Just go in, push down, go in, push down. And you want to turn about like halfway, so you want to keep redoing the area that you're, like if you did here, you want to do half. That's just my my method. I just do half and half and half all the way to around. As you can see, wow, that got a lot cleaner real quick. Do the whole thing since I'm here, just so that it's all clean, and I know now I don't have to do it for a couple of days. Whoa, that was a lot of green that came out of there. So some spots you're going to get more green because of where the water comes in and how it collects around the filter before it starts using the rest of the filter. Sometimes, like around here, I just use the pressure just to get right around the this clamp here, which is very crucial to keep the ridges straight and same way. So really, we're done here. And that's pretty much how easy and not that hard it is to clean your filter. And it's back white. You can even look in between. There's really not much debris in there at all. Not bad. Alright. Hopefully this helps the person that asked me a question about cleaning the filter. Again, it is like a paper material, but it's something else. I don't know exactly what it is, but it really holds up. This one I had for, well, the previous person had it for 2 years, and this is the 3rd year of having it from myself. So it's really good. It works well. Hopefully this helps you in deciding to get this. I didn't get a sand filter because the sand filter, I feel like you waste a lot more water because you have to backwash, and you have to backwash just like basically like cleaning the filter now. But I'm not using the pool water to do this. You drain your pool, and I have a small pool, so I didn't think it would be very efficient for me. And then you have to buy the sand and everything. I bought this whole thing, this whole setup for 50 bucks. Couldn't beat that. Sand filter was like at least 100 bucks. Then, you know, you'd have to buy the motor with it, or it was hard to find ones without the motor, but they were really big, and it was like too big for this kind of pool. So hopefully this answers your questions about sand filter versus a cartridge filter. And again, the reason why I went with this is just cheaper, and it works really well. I mean, I can go to 3 to a month without cleaning this filter with my small pool. I just clean it more frequently to get more flow, and the more flow you have, the more filtering you get. So hopefully that answers your question. Just one other quick tip I just wanted to let you know. You don't have to buy the Aqua comb, but you can use the regular hose. It works. Not that it doesn't work. This is just more efficient. I feel like I clean it a lot quicker. It actually gets like 99% of the stuff out compared to using the hose. So just another quick tip. Thank you. So just realized too, I should probably show you how to put it back in. Not that hard. You want to line this with this white ring. You want to line this up with the center of that, which is pretty easy. I just normally kind of do that kind of rotation, and it gets it right in. And then you kind of have to push down. Make sure your air valve's open so you can get the air that's out of there from pushing down on it. So you just turn that, clicks, good. Leave this somewhat open. Now what I like to do is open one side. You don't have to open it a lot, but enough where the air's coming out now, as you can hear. So the water comes out. Then you should be primed and ready to go. Oh, there we go. Water's coming out. Just turn this nice and tight. I normally bring a wrench out for this, but these kind of things work too. I just have one of these handy things around here. Just make it nice and tight. Do a little bit more. It's leaking. This one is very weird. When you start tightening, it gets hard, but then you think it's tight, but it's not. You have to keep tightening. Once you get past the hard part, then it gets really snug. So just tighten it up a little bit more here. Sorry that it's coming out of frame. So that's all good. So now we're going to turn this on fully. And turn this one on fully. And then you're ready to filter again. Mine's on a timer, so there's no need for me to turn it on now. This handy dandy little timer works really well. I have my pool go on at 2 o'clock in the morning, or was it 1:30? I think it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I have it on for 2 hours, and then it turns on at 12 o'clock for an hour during the middle of the day. With this size pool, seems to work fine with that kind of schedule. Trying to lessen the electricity bill, and everything seems to be working good. Alright, thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped you.